Judging by the stench, I'd say the... Aw, who's a good boy? Wait, why am I petting you?
Looks perfect.
What's wrong, Law?
Why do I gotta have a vitamin smoothie?
Because you've been eating nothing but meat lately. Your body needs vegetables to stay healthy.
Yeah, but does it have to be so concentrated?
It's better that way. Even if you hate vegetables, all you have to do is drink it. It's a quick and easy way to get more nutrients.
Like you're one to talk. You'll have anything as long as it's spicy.
Which that vitamin smoothie isn't. I know its taste leaves a little to be desired, but once you get used to it, it's not so bad.
This sludge isn't gonna make me less hungry.
I don't know. If you downed 10 of them, I bet you'd start feeling pretty full.
Are you trying to turn me into an herbivore or something?
If I were you, Law, I'd drink it down sooner rather than later. It's going to start tasting bitter if you let it get warm.
It's already bitter when it's cold.
Come on, Law. It's good for you. Quit complaining and drink it already.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
You're still awake?
I've always been something of a night owl. Ever since back when I was someone's property. Turning in for the night only made the next day come quicker. I wasn't in any great rush.
Sorry.
What about yourself? Care to share something from before I knew you? You were part of a mage clan, right? Must have been handy being able to rely on magic for everything.
Hardly. In fact, not at all. Magic's not so special when you're not allowed to use it. Always scared of who might be watching?
Right. Sorry about that. I guess I've read too many fairy tales.
We were still made to study it every day. It doesn't make any sense if you think about it, studying the very thing you're being persecuted for. But that's what we did, just like our parents and their parents before them. Honestly, I don't even know how far back it goes.
If memory serves, mages have been the stuff of legend for ages. Even as far back as 3 centuries ago, they were myths. Your people were persecuted even before the Renans got here.
Yeah, the more I think about it, the less it makes sense, though. I mean, it was astral arts that let the Renans dominate Dana, right? Why didn't mages end up being the rulers of Dana, then?
Maybe they tried, but they just didn't have the numbers. Or maybe domination just wasn't something they were interested in. Have you ever considered it might have been something like that?
I guess I haven't.
I wonder why magic alone attracted the attention it did. Swords can be just as lethal in the right hands. Why not ban them?
My best guess? Swordsmanship can be learned by anyone. Magic's more of an exclusive club.
So, you either have the gift or you don't. When something's not easily obtainable, it's hard to comprehend. People are scared of what they don't understand. And fear leads to persecution. So the problem's not magic. It could just as easily have been anything.
Yeah. I'm counting on you, Alphen. I want to go back to bed.
I'd like to check their wares, if you don't mind.
I always love the sound of hammers banging away. I guess. Hmm? Hmm? Hmm. All right.
Yeah!
Hmm?
Did anyone notice? Spaphon acting a little strange?
I guess he was. Maybe the anxiety's getting to him.
This is where the light fell? What's with this tower? Is it a Danon relic?
No idea. But the astral energy is getting stronger here. The light's definitely in this area. Even if it is an agent from Lenegis, I'll blow them away with my astral arts.
Is someone being attacked?
We have to save them! I won't let them get hurt!
Don't get careless.
Don't tell me!
I'm not done! Soaring light spear!
Everyone be
Dragon storm!
here. I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare the Malisa!
Slash! No further!
Hold on to your
Amazing.
arms. Here I
Save
come!
you.
Dance in the wind!
Going in.
Don't mind if I do!
Inside me, yours to be let free!
Here's evil!
Shield
Dance in the wind! Seal Blender!
Flaming meteor!
Dragon swarm!
I'm only getting
Try
started!
this!
Annihilate the
Explosive
nail!
ring!
I can do this all day!
I can handle it. Forward up!
Here I come! Rising Wyvern!
Lightning Orb!
Turbine!
Raging Cascade!
Hurricane
We're
Storm!
right here!
Rising Phoenix!
Get on in there! Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Here's a healing arch!
Now you see what I can do!
Eternal Devil!
Flaming meteor!
Double Demon Blade! It's time!
Dance in the wind!
Eat dirt!
We can! I'll be saving you!
Let's keep up the pressure!
Hurricane Alpha!
Annihilate! Air thrust!
Rising Wyvern!
Arch shield! Air thrust!
Can't get out of this!
Here's evil!
Lunar Rongo!
Freeze blade! Not on my watch!
Swallow Blade!
Glacial
All
fire!
disasters
Rise
may
Fire
come!
blade!
Come forth and heal its purity!
I'll smash you!
Here! Maelstrom!
Glacial
Rising
fire!
Wyvern!
Here's
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Crap!
Well,
Why you? Why you? I guess...
yeah.
Damn.
No choice!
Let me help.
Rising Wyvern! Burn in hell!
It's like trying to keep up with a wall. Thunderfield!
Sword Rain Alpha! Flash!
Sleep This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Swallow Blade! Double Demon Fang! Eternal Devastation! Time to let it rip!
Evil! Make it rain! Darling! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
Wow, look what I just found.
Stairs. Which way do we go?
I say up. I sense presences below us, but not as large.
Up it is, then. It's just steps upon steps. Why would someone build this?
Not to live in, I'm guessing.
Right? It would take someone real kooky to build all this.
Right. This astral energy is incredible.
It's so thick here. Even we can sense it.
Get ready, everybody!
I was born ready. Nothing can surprise me.
Look up there!
What the hell is that?
Please tell me we don't have to fight that.
We'll worry about that later. There are things on the ground to deal with first. Sword Rain Alpha! Come one, come all!
Flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done! Come forth, the healings of purity!
Double Demon Fang!
It's in the sky!
Kill them here!
I'll bring you back from the depths of it! All disasters made one! Come forth, the healings of purity! Here's a healing art! First
I
aid!
owe you one.
I never miss! That thing's headed this way!
Even I can't stop that.
Everyone, look out!
This is...
And that's my will!
Doomed! Doomed!
Pull it together, Law.
Sorry, right. I'm calm.
Prepare to be sealed!
stairs. Which way do we go?
I say up. I sense presences below us, but not as large.
Up it is then.
Don't get careless.
Don't tell me!
Hard up!
Here I come!
You all tucked away. I'm so good with airborne charges. Let me help.
Dragon form! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Come and face me!
Why you doing it?
To stop you dying? Here's a healing arm! Now first aid!
Down! You're on!
You're mine!
You require help.
Here, let me help. First aid!
You're mine! Rise again!
This one's mine! Here,
Go!
hold on to your
No
arm.
further!
Here I come!
Dragon, I'll smash you!
Flaming meteor!
Here's a
Here I
healing
come!
arm!
Hit!
This one's
Hurricane
mine!
Foot!
Disasters made one.
Rising Wyvern! Take this!
Radiant Maelstrom.
Take this!
Here's a healing arm.
Radiant Strike!
Healed.
Ignite!
Get out of there with the others.
We've reached our destination.
I wonder what we'll find out there this time.
Most likely Zoogles, I would reckon.
I mean, other than them.
Yikes! Don't make... Eye contact with it!
This one's mine! Going in! Airborne beast! My specialty!
Far enough! Hold the line!
Oh, dude!
Don't mind if I do.
Rising Wyvern!
Let me help! First aid!
Here I come! Ready and raring! Is this it? No! I can carve through armor!
I'll bring you back from death a bit!
Now or never.
This one's mine! Appreciate the help.
Can't get out of this!
Glacial spear!
Take this! I'm not done!
You are in tip-top
soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
Their arcs were interrupted.
I'm out of ammo. This one.
Take this!
Back to the fray. Here goes.
Lightning
Let the
strike!
marksman handle
I'm
it.
not done!
I never miss.
Swallow blade!
Here's a healing art. First aid.
See what I can do.
Now. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Here, let me help. First aid. Dance in the wind.
Denied!
Rising Wyvern! Rising Wyvern!
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
Take this!
No further!
Here's a healing art.
Okay, here I go. Rising Wyvern! Crush! Soaring Light Spear! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down.
Shattering the pieces!
Blade time. Only get radiant blood. Searing flame. Back into the fray. Go in. Let the marksman handle
See
this.
what I can do!
This one's mine.
Look shot! Sonic Thrust!
Radiant spear.
Lunar Rondo! Rising Phoenix!
Here, let me help.
Rising this one, all mine!
Maelstrom.
Rising Wyvern! You picked the wrong fight!
On guard.
You require a hand. No further!
Here, let me help.
Ready and ready!
Dance in the wind. Air thrust.
I'll smash you!
Look sharp!
Rising Wyvern!
Make it rain!
Kisara, frozen.
Hammer!
Here, let me help. This one's mine.
Rising Wyvern!
Glacial
Rising Phoenix! Rising Wyvern! Rising Phoenix!
Got it. Now's our chance.
Shield and
Blow away!
Glacial spear. Here's evil. I'm ready.
Lightning Thrust! Move it, this one's all
Raging
mine!
cascade.
Rising Phoenix!
On guard.
Thanks, Shield.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry.
Glacial spear. Here's evil.
Double Demon Fang!
Glacial spear. Here's evil.
Can't get out of this!
Gear cleanser. All disaster.
Going in.
Take this!
Here's evil.
Hurricane
Not
Thrust!
on my watch.
Rising Phoenix!
The enemy is going all out.
Here comes the big one!
Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Piercing death.
You made me angry! That's
Rising
a bad
Wyvern!
idea!
Soaring Light Spear!
This one's mine!
Ignite!
On guard! Flaming
Rising
meteor!
Wyvern!
Shattering all to pieces!
Attack us. Dance in the wind. Air thrust.
Thanks, Shion.
Raging cascade.
Soaring Light Spear!
Away!
Glacial spear.
Double Demon Fang! Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang! This ends now!
Let's get you
Rising
on
Wyvern!
never miss.
Make it rain!
Lost. Get toasty.
Bird strike!
That was a little close for comfort.
We finally made it.
Yeah.
How?
Huh? Well...
Hey.
Okay.
Okay. Yes!
What?
Really? Dohalim. Dohalim, I'm going to look into some seasonal fishing spots.
By all means.
Leave the preparations to me as well. I'll bring the rods. Would you prefer your fish served grilled or raw?
I'll, trust your judgment, Kisara.
We've reached our destination.
Oh, hey! Yeah! Huh?
Oh?
Oh, wow! All right! I wasn't... expecting a thank you for that.
Maybe socializing with people is helping to jog his memory bit by bit. Yeah. Seriously?
Hey!
Hello. I see. Oh. What?
Oh?
I see.
Yeah.
But why Volron's whereabouts? Don't... know where their own sovereign is?
Considering we've come across him the world over, he's likely been operating on his own for a while. What? What? All right.
Huh? What?
All right.
Oh. You know, don't... Looks like we made it here in one piece.
No way.
Well,
That can't be.
Sure.
Agreed. I must... say, I wasn't expecting you to be the one to spoil their There's certainly an abundance of water in this realm. This is a true masterpiece, no less than culinary.
Wow, that's some weird-looking meat you're cooking up there. What is it exactly?
That would be grilled rapig.
What?
Whoa there! What's the big brouhaha?
It's rapig! How could you cook something with such cute little eyes? What did it ever do to you?
I fail to see what the problem is. Rapigs are perfectly edible creatures. Having said that, I do realize it's become rather rare to eat them lately. What with people increasingly embracing them as pets and companions.
They definitely didn't fall out of fashion to eat because of their flavor, that's for sure.
Agreed. Rapigs have tender, fatty meat. The taste can take some getting used to, but I would argue that's part of its charm.
If the taste is too strong, I imagine you can either just cook it thoroughly or simmer it with some herbs to mask it.
Indeed. At first I wasn't sure whether to smoke it with spices or simmer it in water, but I opted to grill it as is instead.
Seriously, Dohalim? You have the weirdest tastes.
That's probably because when you live the life of a lord, you grow tired of most ordinary cuisine.
So you end up seeking out more unusual food. I don't know if that's good or bad.
Well, putting aside what it used to be, you've got to admit it does look pretty damn good. Meat is meat, after all.
That reminds me. I do believe I once read in a book about rare delicacies, how one can go about preparing an owl.
Huh?
I suppose I won't have the chance to try it anytime soon.
Not with Hoodle, you won't!
I'll see you again tomorrow.
Days like this are perfect to curl up with a good book.
Yeah, tell me about it.
What in the world would you do with a book?
Hey, the pictures can teach a guy a lot.
Well... yeah. I don't think I'll ever quite warm up to her, but I can respect her passion for books. You've got a good sense for people. Don't you, Dohalim?
You honor me with your kind words.
Ah, Calaglia. Feels like it's been ages.
And wasn't Zeph...
Oh, just one thing after another, and it all falls on my head to...
Hey, Nath.
What? Can't you see I'm... Alphen?
Looks like you have your hands full.
As much as ever. As if I wasn't busy enough putting down the last remnants of Renan rule, I'm up to my ears in Danon disputes. And then, to top it all off, that thing had to come crashing down from out of the sky.
Pretty sure we've heard this somewhere before.
But enough about my problems. What can I help you with?
Yeah, we're looking for an old Renan starship. You wouldn't happen to know any around these parts, would you?
A starship? What do you need one of those for?
To get to Lenegis.
Lenegis? Are you out of your damn mind?
Believe it or not, it wouldn't be the craziest thing we've done recently.
Well, I believe it. Well, either way, I'm afraid I haven't heard anything about a starship.
Then do you have any historical records by chance?
Sure, we've got stacks of old records.
Mind if we take a look at them?
Yeah, okay.
Thanks, Nath.
I read through all of the records, but I only found a single line that might point to what we're looking for. It mentions a rock that shot across the sky and landed past the mountains. The event was recorded just before the first Renan invasion.
And you think that might be the starship?
I don't know. There was nothing else in the records that came even close. It looked like it was someplace called Berg, but maybe I'm reading it wrong.
Berg?
That ring any bells for you?
Yeah, that's one of the biggest volcanoes in Calaglia. I was just there recently, investigating a report of a meteor someone saw.
Another meteor in the same area? Really?
I wonder if it could have been one of those lights that shot out of the wedge.
All the more reason to check it out. Can you tell us how to get there?
The old Zion mine is up that way. One of the veins we abandoned connects to the volcano. Go ahead and use that. But you should be careful.
Huh?
I don't know if it has anything to do with the meteor. But there's a giant Zoogle running riot in there. Never seen anything like it.
A Zoogle, huh?
Well, I turned back as soon as I caught sight of the thing, so I can't tell you much more. Just be real careful if you head out that way. All right.
I guess...
Right.
I didn't like the sound of that Mr. Nath was talking about one bit.
Well, we have to press on. We're going through Zion Mine to Berg Volcano. Let's move.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
So we're back in the Zion Mine tunnels. Who would have thought we'd be going through this place again? This is where you and I first fought together.
And also the first time we touched, as I recall.
Wait, really?
Yes, really.
So this path is supposed to take us out to Berg Volcano?
We're not gonna see any lava burst out in front of us or anything, are we?
Don't get so paranoid you let a rock fall on your head, Law.
Everything okay with Hootle, Rinwell? He seems kinda out of spirits.
It must be the heat getting to him. We don't get these kind of temperatures back in Cislodia.
Galaglians born and raised here struggle with it too, so it's no surprise.
Aha! So that's why his plumage is so white. He was born in a winter wonderland.
Actually, Dan and owls absorb the astral energy of whatever land they're raised in. Where they're born doesn't affect their appearance at all. But that's not why he's white. The real reason is that he's still just a baby.
You mean their plumage changes color depending on where they grow up? Weird.
And with all this traveling we've been doing, it wouldn't surprise me if his wings ended up looking like a colorful painting.
I think he suits his snowy complexion. It'll feel strange to see him change.
How awesome would it be if his head and wings were different colors? And his stomach and sides, like a map of our travels! Ow, lay off, will ya? So much for the heat making him docile!
You've only yourself to blame for that one. Who'll take...
Fascinating. An appreciation of aesthetic beauty in an owlet so young.
Dohalim, I think you've drawn his attention.
So hot.
Well, yeah. We've reached the inner portion of Berg Volcano.
We need to find that starship. And fast.
Let's dispose of the trash.
I got it.
This road is here!
Soaring light spear!
Here
Blazing meteor!
It's a huge here.
Do it!
Explosive rays!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished. Come one, come all.
The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that.
Burn!
Radiant
Here, make it rain!
It is over. Astral energy. Full throttle.
A flawless victory.
Naturally.
We can really make weapons with this?
Seriously? Is this a joke?
I'm only getting weak now.
Take this! Demon Fang! Take this! Crush!
Going in.
You have to aim for the bright area on their back.
Let me help.
Now you see what I can do! Aim for the weak spot! You're mine! Rising light!
Leave the enemy's arc to me. Thanks, Kizaru.
Make it rain!
Stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
We've turned the tables on them.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
Here's a healing arc.
Take this! Lunarondo!
Dance in the
Dragon form! Try this!
Where are you going?
Not today!
Dance in the wind. Here's a
Here
healing
you
arc.
Shattering of pieces!
Denied!
One at a time. Don't mind if I do.
Now! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis.
Megasonic in a bind!
Glacial
This
Fire!
one's all mine! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here,
Rising Wyvern! River!
Astral energy.
Say no more.
Got it!
Here's a
Well
healing
done.
arc.
This!
First aid.
All right.
We can really make weapons with this?
this'll make us even more for...
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. You got it.
If it curls up, get out of the way.
I'm not done!
Annihilation!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
It's all good! I'll leave it to you!
Here's a healing art!
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time.
I really don't.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a healing
Sonic
art!
thrust!
This one's mine!
Make it rain!
Kizara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble.
Think we overdid it?
Not by a little! Where are you going?
You're mine! Right there!
Mega ray! Here I come!
Dear, throb in
Power
pain.
of water! Here,
Formal
let me
blade!
help!
Shattering the pieces! Attack time! I'll smash you!
This one's mine! When the raging
Deny!
gains!
Make it rain!
Annihilation! Astral energy! Full throttle! Go!
Take this!
Here's a healing art!
Burn!
One more! Dance to the wind!
Rising Wyvern!
Air thrust!
Tear!
Goes
Rising Phoenix!
Look shot!
Take this! Right here! I got you!
This one's
Now
mine!
you see what I can do!
Now! Sucked up! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Well, am I improving?
Tremendously. The speed and precision of your aim is simply unmatched.
I had no idea you were watching me so closely.
You can make plants grow instantly? What if we use this for fruits and vegetables?
I'd rather not be our party's fertilizer. Thank you very much.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Oh, sparkling stars of light!
Here I come!
Radiant here! Got it! Gravitas field! Mega ray!
The airborne scoundrel!
Sounds like a job for yours truly! Different one! That's frozen!
Hammer!
Nicely done!
Pieces!
Oh, thank you! Hey, one at a time! Take it!
I can carve through armor!
Rising Wyvern!
I never miss!
Hurricane
Now!
Spear!
Gion! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
All disasters made one by the power of the
Right
order!
inside me! Yours to be let free!
I'm all stuffed up!
This one's mine!
Annihilation!
Living throw!
Do it! Gion! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
This could be useful.
This will be a delicious piece of cake!
Going in!
Try harder!
Reload!
Look sharp!
The flames will
Right
roar!
thrust!
Their hide as thick as armor! Like astral energy! Alright!
Rising Wyvern!
Flying freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Back in their defense!
Glad you have your uses!
Come in, face!
I'll show you how useful I can be! I can carve through armor!
Here's evil! I never
Inside me,
miss!
yours to be let free!
Lightning orb! Raging
Make it rain! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix
Cyclone! Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique!
Ignite!
On guard!
Radiant
Pierce through!
Hurricane
Shooting star!
On guard!
Rising Wyvern! Swing spear!
Glacial spear! Here's evil!
Rising Wyvern!
Freeze Lancer! All disasters! Come forth
Double
and
Demon
hear
Fang!
purity!
You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
My face is starting to sting. My throat feels super parched.
Here, have some water. Just make sure you don't drink too much.
Thanks.
You want some too, Xion? Oh, wait. I bet you're hungry more than anything, aren't you?
I'm fine, thank you very much.
dispose of the trash.
Oh, sparkling
Denied!
light. Rain down and reload!
You're mine!
Hear me!
God!
Damn it!
Take cover when it crawls up!
Here I come!
I can carve through armor!
Aim for the weak point!
Here I go! It's over!
Going in! Take this!
Lightning Wyvern!
Let's do it!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble! Think we overdid it? Now that I unlock,
Hold on to your armor. Here I come! Not on my watch!
Sonic Thrust!
No further!
this
Sword
one's
Rain
mine!
Alpha!
Lightning
Blow
orb!
away!
Raging cascade!
This one's
Demon
mine!
Fang! Burn in hell!
Dance in the wind!
Lightning meteor!
Light
Double Demon Fang!
Piercing roar! Far enough! Do
Sword
it!
Rain Alpha!
Astral energy! Full throttle! Go! Far beyond the darkest sky!
Here, let me help.
Dazzle!
Look sharp!
Now
I never miss!
One more!
Armor won't save you!
Hurricane
You're mine! Demon!
Shooting
Destruction!
Do it! Ridwell!
Frozen!
Hammer! Next time, do you think we could add some more flames into the mix?
Huh? It's not that easy to adjust, you know.
This will be a delicious piece of cake!
Shield and make!
Light astral energy!
Sword Alpha!
Here's the healing seal!
And just like that, I'm back in it. Start by holding the front line. No sooner said than done.
Got flyers!
I've got it! Reinforcements!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Raging cascade!
Dragon Sword!
Dance in the wind!
This one's all mine!
Seal!
I'll smash you!
Get on
Double
it there with
Demon Fang!
annihilation!
Ignite!
Shield and make!
Annihilation!
Make it rain!
Frozen!
Hammer! Let's keep our eyes on the prize. Out of our way! Going in!
I'm only getting
Take
started! Don't mind if I do!
Rising Wyvern! New
Fair
escape!
enough! The bigger they are,
Looks
the
like you
harder
came to
they
my
fall.
rescue again.
We need to be careful.
Now!
With the blazing sword?
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Dance in the wind!
You're mine!
I never miss!
I'm not done! This one's all mine! Ignite!
Evil here!
Let me help!
Freeze laser! Dance in the wind!
Lightning Thrust!
Leave now!
I owe you one!
Glacial
This will come
fire!
in handy! Let's go! Radiant here!
Now we'll have
Here's a healing orb! Here goes! First aid!
Okay, here I go!
no further!
Ready!
Hurricane, give a heartbeat!
Shattering the pieces!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here, let me help!
First aid!
Pierce through!
Confiscated!
Tornado out! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique!
Here,
let me help!
I can carve through armor!
Hurricane first aid! There
Double
are
Demon
three
Fang!
directions!
Double Demon Fang!
Sword
Blade!
burning strike! Dance in the wind!
Take this!
Far enough!
This one's all mine!
God!
Now!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
And thus our strength. Yet grows.
This will be a delicious piece of
Shattering
cake. Here's evil. Here's a raging cascade.
If it's in the sky, it's going.
More for the stockpile.
Shattering
Here, let me go.
First aid! Hurricane!
This one's mine.
Leave the door easily!
I never miss.
Bring the meteor!
Here now.
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
I feel stronger. I mean, a bit.
Good. We're counting on you, Rinwell.
On me? Well, I'll do my best.
Guess I misread the landing.
Out of my
Here,
way!
let me help.
I'll take you all on!
Hurricane strike.
Hurricane
Not on my
thrust!
watch.
Tear! Rising Phoenix! You picked the wrong fight!
Hear me. This one's mine. Burning strike.
Glacial Spear!
Here's evil.
Rising Phoenix!
Oh, spark here. Not on my watch.
Can't get out of
We
this!
managed to turn the tide.
Now you
For
see
now.
what I can do!
But things could shift at a moment's notice.
You're right. Better stay alert.
Take this!
Thunder field. Get into the wind.
You're mine!
In here.
Soaring right there!
Now. Shield. Go for it.
Prepare to crumble!
Think we overdid it?
Take this!
Not by a long shot!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolitor!
Radiant hand.
I'm gone!
Totally Alpha!
Mega ray.
Next!
As impressive as always.
Here I hope that isn't true.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Tion actually look flustered.
Try this!
Now. Shield. Go for it.
Prepare to crumble!
Any chance we could make the next time a little bit warmer?
Does it look like it comes with a thermostat? This bridge will hold itself together, right?
Most definitely. Though I won't make any promises.
Which one is it?
Go no further.
To me!
How about
Flame.
Ignite!
Sleep
Now
now.
you see what I can
Mega
do!
ray.
Meteor! Far enough! Are those rocks its skin?
Demon time! Destruct it!
Can't get out of here!
All right.
Make it right! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
I feel sprightlier than before.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
Take this!
Hurricane strike.
Now you see what I can do!
Beyond the dark hurricane.
This one's
Okay,
mine!
here I go!
Going in!
I never miss.
Burn in hell!
Light up the dark!
Here, let me help. First aid. Lightning. Hear me. Flame of fire.
Glacial Spear!
They're all coming after me.
I'm coming, Rinwell!
I'm not scared. Make it right. Let me help.
Sonic thrust!
Get on in there with the
Destruction! Crush!
field.
Demon pack!
It's time!
Back into the thunder field.
Rising Phoenix!
Banana, let's go.
Going in!
Here I come!
One more!
Inside me, yours to be let free!
Here's a healing art.
No further! Now I can let loose!
Chinese
Rising Wyvern!
Dance in the wind.
Take it!
On guard!
Light after raging cascade. Here.
Piercing
I'll
wind!
never miss.
It's no further! Going in!
Searing flame.
One more!
Let's refrain from losing.
Forgive you! All
Okay, here
I can carve through armor!
Wolverine Alpha!
This one you want me? Come get me!
You're mine!
Alright!
Dragon Form!
Where was I?
Try this!
Time to
Get the ring!
Now!
Here!
All yours, Kisara!
Here's a healing art!
Take this!
Shining Supernova!
Blow away!
All disasters made one! Come forth! The healing purity confiscated!
Raining Slash!
Prepare to be
Far enough.
sealed!
Dazzle! You picked the wrong fight!
Far beyond the darkest
No
cloud!
further.
I call upon
Try this!
On guard!
Now!
Turret!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Here, let me help!
Double demon!
Here,
I owe you one!
stars of light! Rain down and purify! Reload!
I can carve through
On
armor!
guard!
Rising Wiper! Swallow Blade! Infernal Turret!
Chinese Supernova!
Take this!
Alright, it's showtime!
Onward and upward.
This will be a delicious piece of cake! You're mine!
Here I come!
Not on my watch!
No escape!
Where are you going? Air thrust!
Ignite!
Flaming meteor!
Raging Tiger! Go for the weak!
All yours, Kisara!
There! Go!
Here I come!
Only getting
Rising Wiper!
Lightning orb!
Double Demon Fang!
Shattering them to pieces! Attack!
Tucked away!
Denied!
Eternal Devastation!
Nail strike!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a
This
healing art!
time!
Do it! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Here, let me help. Hurricane!
Demon Fang!
Lightning orb!
Eat dirt!
Photon raging
On guard.
cascade! Searing
On
splash!
guard.
Reload!
Smash you!
Dance away! Air
This one's mine.
Blow away!
Now!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
It's crazy to see rocks melt before our eyes.
Watch where you're going, everyone. If you fall, there will be nothing left of you.
Exactly. So,
I didn't know you had that sort of trick up your sleeve, Dohalim. I would have figured rocks and plants would be too different for you to handle both.
Not necessarily.
Hold on to your arts! Here I come! Hurricane your dreams! Radiant Hill!
Hurricane!
Shining Supernova! Raging cascade!
Going in!
I can carve through armor!
Air thrust! Here's a raging cascade!
Okay,
This
here I
one's
go!
mine! On guard!
Flash! Double Demon Fang!
Burning strike!
Glacial Field!
Here's evil!
Not today!
Look sharp! One more!
Prepare to be sealed! Explosive
Make
ring!
it rain! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Here's a healing
Flaming thrust!
Rain down!
Rising Phoenix!
There! One more! Far enough!
Let all parts
Dazzle!
smash you!
Lightning thrust! Double demon fang!
Look sharp!
Pierce through! Sword blade alpha! Not today! Okay, here I go.
Shattering this one pieces! Attack time!
Here, let me help.
Rising Phoenix!
Ridwell! Frozen!
Hammer!
My fists are crushing it out there!
An opponent like this should be easy. You're mine! No escape! Raining slash! Here I come!
I never miss!
Rising Phoenix! Aim for the weak spot!
Going in!
Demon fang!
Looking good out there. Just getting started.
That's the spirit. Take no prisoners.
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both. Now, Ridwell! Frozen!
Hammer!
Nicely done.
Double demon fang!
All thanks to you.
Double demon fang!
Here's the evil. Lightning! Raging tempest!
You picked the wrong fight!
Tiger blade! Just hold on to your art. Here I come. Do it!
Turret!
Here's a healing art. First aid!
here I go. Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down.
Double demon fang!
One more time.
Destruction!
Is every shield you own that big?
Here, you want to try holding it?
Out of our way!
This one's mine.
Dragon Form!
I can carve
Here's a
through
healing
armor!
art. In here. Never miss.
Sword rain!
Ready to go.
Raining slash! Eternal devastation!
More where that came from. The flashing parts are weak points.
Demon fang!
Here, let me help.
Not you require a
This
More
one's
where that
mine.
came from.
No further!
Dance in the wind. Now,
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
here's a healing art.
Sonic
Take that.
Demon fang! Double demon fang!
Rain down and purify.
Rising wyvern!
Flaming meteor!
There! Sword rain alpha! Raining slash! Crush! Demon fang!
Go in. Hold on to your art.
Double
Hero
demon
blade.
fang!
Sword feet. Dance in the wind. In here.
Going in.
Anything in armor is all mine! I can carve through armor!
Do it.
Ignite!
Ridwell. Frozen.
Hammer!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
What the hell is that thing?
Probably that monster Nath warned us about, if I had to guess.
Do you think this might have been where one of those lights that shot out of the wedge landed?
But why this location? If the purpose of the wedge is to harvest Dana's astral energy.
We can figure that out later. If that thing gets into town, it's going to cause chaos. We need to take it down and move on. Let's go! This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Here it comes! Focus!
On your toes, everyone!
Suddenly turning tail doesn't seem so ridiculous.
Why? Are you scared?
Me? Are you?
Do you even have to ask? Of course I'm scared!
Focus up before we become that thing's lunch.
It's summoning Zoogles?
Take care of them while keeping an eye on it!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it!
Sonic Truck! Rising Wyvern! Regeneration!
Can't get out of this!
Throwing light spear! This one's all mine!
This one's mine! This one's mine!
Rising Wyvern! Throwing light spear!
Let's give up his This one's and just like that, I'm back in. Start by holding the front line. No sooner said than done. Take this!
Okay, and here I go!
This one's mine!
Soaring blast!
Try this! Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Here I come!
Double demon ray! Swallow blade! Stay away from my friend!
Raging
Swallow
Cascade!
blade! Ignite!
Eagle ray!
Sleep now!
I can carve through armor!
Denied!
Get on in there!
Take this!
Rising Wyvern!
Imbue this vanquished soul with resuscitation!
Rising Wyvern!
Benediction light.
Can't lose!
Take this! I'm not done! Raining slash!
Raging Cascade!
Double demon bang!
In here! Here!
This time!
This'll come in handy!
Eat dirt!
First aid in the wind! Air drop!
I couldn't make it in time.
Rising Wyvern! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Shattering of
Pieces! Imbue this vanquished soul with light!
Sleep now!
You're mine!
Touching you up with the wet! Thunder shield! More where that came from!
You're mine!
Lightning! Still field!
Pierce through!
Leave the charges to me!
First aid!
Denied!
Excited! It's only a minute! It looks like you've got this one covered! Spear! Piercing!
Swallow blade! It's on!
Shine!
It's radiant light!
Force of
You
regeneration!
picked the wrong fight!
Regenerate!
Let's get you all
Here I
back
come! Demon bang! Take this! Spear!
Prepare to be
Rising Phoenix!
Can't get out of
I'm
this!
ready!
Pierce!
Where are you going?
Shine! Radiant light! Force of
Demon
regeneration!
bang!
Regenerate!
Sorry,
Sleep now!
I didn't want to put you out.
What are friends for? Depend on one another.
You're right.
Soaring light
Bear that in
spear!
mind.
The earth!
Charge!
Another incantation ruined!
Double demon bang!
I can carve through armor! Soaring blast!
Crush!
I'm ready!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Benediction light.
First aid!
Power
This
surges
time!
through me.
Here come more!
You'll just have to keep fighting.
Leave the enemy's arms to me!
You
Place here!
Raging Cascade! Here, let me help!
Outline
Do
your
it! Demons descend!
Flashing fang!
Yes, if you don't mind if I do!
Rising Wyvern!
Light astral energy! More with ready!
Demon bang!
I'm ready!
Sword rain
Shield! Astral energy! Full throttle! A flawless victory! All disasters naturally!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
Hear me! Flame of fury!
No further!
Denied!
It's on!
Not in your
Here's the
dreams!
evil!
Double demon bang!
Benediction
Demon
light.
bang!
Raging Cascade!
Double demon bang!
This one's mine!
Thanks so much! Now
Do it!
Our arms are being interrupted.
Not a problem.
Regenerate!
Fear.
Ignite!
Begin! Let us take to the fray! Down from the way!
Take this! First aid! Confiscated! Photon
Dazzle!
Radiant here!
Rising Phoenix!
Far enough! Armor won't save you!
Here! There you go! Don't let up! Sleep now! I never miss!
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
This isn't ideal. They're all coming after me!
I'm coming, Redwell.
I'm not scared. I'm totally fine.
In a bind?
You picked the wrong fight! Try harder!
From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with love.
Go dance in the wind! Air thrust! Can't lose. Photon raging cascade!
Try harder!
This'll come in handy. Photon!
Try harder!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
I can handle it.
I'm not done! Dazzle!
Let's go!
Armor won't save you!
Dance in the wind!
Negative gate!
Dragon
Resonate with
War!
yours!
Not on my watch!
Try this!
Let me help.
Explosive rain! Swallow blade!
Is this what real pain feels like? Forgive me. This is my fault.
From beyond,
vanquished soul with love.
Can't be happening.
Not done yet!
Shine!
Pierce
Radiant
through!
light!
Sword Blade Alpha!
My turn!
Strike! Lunar Rondo!
Get on in there with you.
I'm ready!
Alright. Showtime. It's over. I'll be annihilation. Don't mind if I do. I'm all stuffed up. Annihilation.
Take this! This one's all mine!
Armor won't save you!
Raging cascade. Glacial spear. Here's evil.
You're
Really, really strong, Alvin.
I'm just trying to do the best I can.
Still, it's reassuring to have you around.
How we get out of this one?
You mean this might be the end?
No, never.
Stay strong.
I can feel the medicine working.
I'm only getting dance in the wind. Air thrust. I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this. Deus roar. Photon
I'll bring you back
dance in the
from
wind. In here.
Dragon
I
Form!
can't heal you forever.
This one's mine.
This one's all mine! Rending?
Mega Red. I'm all stuffed up.
I owe you one.
Anything in armor is all
Flame of
mine!
Fury. Burning strike.
Glacial spear.
Here's evil.
Double Demon Fang! Burn!
Radiant here.
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
I'm ready!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw! I'm gonna need more of that medicine.
I'll bring you back from
It's
death's
about to
abyss.
strike.
Look sharp, everyone!
Everyone all right?
We won't... Surrender. We won't retreat. Not yet.
Whatever you do, just please stay safe.
I can handle. How are we supposed to take on something so big?
I'll handle it.
Alvin.
Just watch and learn. That's enough! Go back down!
Everyone okay?
Yeah, I think so.
That thing scared the pants off me.
It felt like it had a different aura than other Zeugles, didn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't like the one that Almadria sicked on us either.
Its elemental astral energy variance was out of this world. It was like fighting a lord.
I guess it's safe to assume that if it came out of the wedge, it must have played some part in helping harvest astral energy. But what?
Perhaps a living spirit vessel? It's plausible, given the location. Or it may be part of a new force dispatched to regain control of Dana.
If we assume that monster was one of the 4 beams of light, we must have prevented something from taking place here.
I'd like to think so, knowing how much grief it gave us. But at least with that out of the way, we can keep moving forward now. Let's go.
I need to be stronger.
Hey, is that it over there?
you guys checked your equipment?
Alphen?
Did you remember something?
No, but I have seen this starship before. This is it. This is the ship I traveled in when I escaped from Lenegis.
Three centuries later, and it's no worse for wear. I'll take a look at the internals.
Damn! I'm amazed it still works at all after all this time.
The past meets the present. I really am from a different time and place.
Yeah, but you've got us now, Alphen.
Not only that, but you've helped out so many people, too.
Law's right. Rinwell too. You're one of us now. No more carrying the weight of history on your shoulders. You're a part of this world.
Right. Thanks, you guys.
How's it look?
It should fly. All internal systems seem to be operating. However, considering how long it's remained inactive, I suspect it will take some time before it's ready for takeoff.
How much time are we talking here?
Starship mechanics are not what I'd call my forte, so I'd rather not hazard a guess.
So we've just got to sit around here and wait? I'm terrible at waiting.
That's because you're a child. Oh, but how about we use this time to prepare and gather supplies for the trip?
Good idea. Who knows when we'll be back from Lenegis once we leave. We should prepare ourselves for every possible scenario before we go.
Let's try not to stay away too long. I'd hate for anything to happen to the place while we're gone.
Either we race ahead, or we take due precaution to ensure we have no regrets. I shall leave it up to you as to how we proceed, Alphen.
Works for me.
It's funny, isn't it?
What is?
All this. When we first started this thing, did you ever imagine we'd be going to Lenegis? After all, this is the sort of thing I was rebelling against when I ran away from home, right?
I'm sure Zephyr would be proud if he knew what his son was doing right now.
And a little shocked, too.
We're defying the order of things that have persisted for 300 years. Deep down, I knew our journey would lead to confronting Lenegis.
Yeah, you maybe, but you're a Renan. The rest of us can barely even picture what it means to leave Dana.
No offense to Shion and Dohalim, but it's worth remembering we're heading into enemy territory.
No offense taken, and this is no picnic for me either.
Remember, our aim is to ensure that both Lenegis and the Renan homeworld leave Dana alone for good. I don't think we'll be able to avoid a fight.
Is there no way we can talk them into leaving us alone?
The people of Lenegis?
Sure. I mean, we found a way to make it work with Shion and Dohalim, right? And it's not just us. If places like Menancia can do it, then why can't we?
Because there are still many of my kind who believe it was right and natural that Rena reigns over Dana. There are those on Lenegis who have never stepped foot on Dana. I doubt whether they'd even listen to Danans.
Look, none of us want to fight. But these are the same people who fired that wedge down on Dana. What happens next is on them.
Right. We're not going to sit back and wait for them to oppress us again.
Right.
Don't forget, there's also a good chance the Red Woman is somewhere on Lenegis. And wherever she is, we should find the Renaissance too.
That's right. If we can take it back, then Xion can finally get rid of her thorns. Xion?
Huh? Yeah.
Where? Xion? Where'd Xion go? How could she just go off on her own? Xion. Xion! It's your thorns? But why? You okay? Just now, it looked like you used your maiden powers to suppress your thorns. You can really do that?
Stay out of my way.
Wait a second. Are you planning to go alone?
Shut up!
Why would you do this?
I told you to shut up!
I won't let you.
I mean it.
I refuse to let you.
I won't tell you again. Move or I'll shoot.
If that's the case, then go ahead and shoot me!
Do you remember back when I was stabbed? By Volron?
Yeah. I thought for sure that he had killed you back there.
That wasn't the first time.
Huh?
The first time was when I was only a child. After that, no matter how often, I just couldn't die.
Couldn't die? So you're immortal? How's that even...
I believe you, Xion. But tell me how is something like that possible?
My thorns. They're me, but at the same time not. They're part of me. I have no idea why, but my thorns will never let me die. At least not before I'm meant to.
You can't die before your death?
When my thorns free themselves, it will be my death. I've seen it. A darkness that swallows up everything until nothing remains. It's a vision of oblivion I can't escape. I want to believe it's all just a bad dream. But no matter what I tell myself, I know it's not.
Yeah, but you... Wait. The whole reason you needed the Renaissance was to get rid of your thorns, right?
If I burn away what's inside, then what will happen to the rest of me? Right. Either way you look at it, I'm going to die. But if I am going to die, I figure I can at least take my thorns out with me. That's what I've been after this whole time.
That's why you turned your back on your fellow Renans and chose to fight with us, isn't it? And while we've all been fighting to keep on living, you have been with us fighting desperately to die.
That was the plan. But then I met all of you. And before I knew it, I didn't want to die anymore.
Shion, don't lose hope yet. We'll find a way to save you. There's still time to.
It's pointless.
Why?
Because the darkness won't just consume me. The truth is, it will consume all of existence as well. It was only a suspicion at first, but ever since the Red Woman triggered my maiden powers, I've been more certain than ever before. It was then that I finally came to realize my powers were holding my thorns in check the entire time. But they don't anymore. Not since Lenegis, when the wedge fell. Every day, I feel the thorn's power growing stronger inside of me. Pretty soon, I won't be able to hold them back anymore. And when that happens,
They will consume all existence.
And that's why you wanted to leave by yourself. You planned to find the Renis Alma on your own and sacrifice yourself to stop the thorns.
But that's too much. It's way too much.
when this all began, I didn't care what happened to me or anyone else. And what happened to the Renans or the Danans didn't matter to me at all. I know I have to die, but I don't want to. Not now that I have this. I wish we had never met. Then I wouldn't have to feel this way.
Xion!
Open.
Living for the sake of dying is no better than being a slave. How can you endure this? It's not fair. I don't care what anybody says. I won't let it happen. We can fight this. We'll fight until the end together. Isn't that what you said to me before?
Even if it should mean that it'll be the end of everything else, too?
Xion, what do you want? It's your decision, ultimately. But if you decide not to fight fate, I will. Even if I have to do it alone.
No, you won't be alone. I'll fight as well.
Count me in as well. I want to be a force for good, not hate.
And me too. I meant it with all of my heart when I told you before. Neither of you are alone in this at all.
You guys...
And I, for one, don't believe this venture is without hope.
Huh?
Xion is the descendant of a maiden from 300 years ago. Given the circumstances, it seems very likely that those events have some connection to her thorns. The true nature of which, I imagine we will discover as we make our way to Lenegis and uncover the truth of what's unfolding here.
I take it you mean we might find a way to get rid of her thorns and she'll live?
It's certainly possible. Though I suspect the nature of the Sovereign is connected somehow.
So be it. I've already lost everything I had once. And I won't let it happen again. Shion. No matter what happens from now on, we're right here with you. All of us are. You are not alone.
You guys. You're all so stubborn. Thank you, everyone. For right now, and a little while longer, I just want to hold on to this dream. And most of all, more than anything else, I want to be with all of you. So let's go. On to Lenegis.
The end of the world. It's hard to believe, isn't it?
I believe Shion is telling the truth. What about you?
As a friend, yes, I want to believe her. Everything that's happened seems to point towards some sort of great danger that's lurking ahead of us. Still, it's hard to fathom something that could usher outright doom to the world. That those really are the stakes we face.
No, I understand. Even Shion doesn't seem to know exactly what will happen to bring it all about.
We have so many pieces of the puzzle in our hands, so many clues, yet the complete picture eludes us.
So where do her thorns fit in then?
Well, I imagine they must sit at the very center of it all. You remember the voice we all heard while we were inside the wedge, don't you?
Yeah, I remember. It was the will of Dana's astral energy come to life. Or that's what we all thought.
Right. And from that, we're able to hypothesize how vast concentrations of astral energy can become sentient. Let's return to when we found Shion in Pelagian. When her thorns went wild, they contained far more astral energy than any mere Renin would normally have inside them.
So you think those thorns might be alive too? That their will is what keeps her from dying? But why would they want to destroy the entire world?
As for that, I really cannot say for certain. Its goals still remain a mystery. It may be a mere fluke that her maiden powers have been able to contain it thus far.
You know, I've noticed since we've met that you like figuring out riddles.
Can you blame me? When one realizes that the world they once thought to be true is but a mere facade, they can't help but seek the truth. Especially when that deception has led to others getting hurt.
Dohalim?
I imagine the remaining pieces of the puzzle that we seek rest somewhere within Lenegis. As for what the final picture will look like, who can say? I think it's best we not dwell on it too much for the time being.
Right.
How you holding up?
Who, me?
Yes, you. You took a hit from those thorns again, didn't you?
Oh, that? That was nothing.
Compared to what Shion's going through, you mean? Still, even if you yourself might be willing to endure that kind of pain, that doesn't mean Shion wants to have to see you get hurt by her thorns, you know?
Yeah, I know. I'll be careful.
Shion doesn't know how lucky she is to have you around, you know? Dashing in to save her at the last minute.
Yeah, very funny.
I'm being serious. You went up and held her close like you still had that mask on, and you didn't even bat an eye. She really needed that. That's what I mean when I said you saved her. Just like you did with the rest of us.
I just want for Shion what we all have. The ability to touch someone without the fear of killing them. Those thorns have robbed her of the kind of everyday things we all take for granted. And it's not right.
You can say that again. It may be normal for us, but that doesn't make it any less special or important for her. I hope she gets what she wants. I have my own dreams, but a world without her, where she dies so we can all survive, isn't a world I want to live in.
Agreed. It's like more and more keeps getting taken from her, and I'm done with it. Can't sleep?
After everything we just heard, how could I?
Fair enough.
Shion's had to deal with so much on her own. Even when we were all laughing and celebrating, she just kept quiet and didn't say anything. I thought she was keeping her distance because of her thorns. That it was because she didn't want to hurt anybody by getting too close. I just figured that that was the type of person she was, you know? But it turned out to be none of that. All this time, she felt like she had to die and sacrifice herself for the greater good. But even then, she didn't think she could say anything to us about it.
I know.
She was so alone this entire time. How could I call her a friend and yet be so completely blind to everything she was going through?
I'm sure it made her happy, knowing you were there for her.
You really think so?
Yeah, I do. If she didn't think of us as friends, I don't think she could have ever opened up to us like that. You were a good friend to her before, and you'll be an even better one now.
Yeah, I really hope so. I want to be the best I can for her. When you think about it, we were all alone in our own way. But over time, we've all found ways to let each other into our lives. I hope Shion's able to do that one day too. No, I mean, I hope she's able to do that more. Lots and lots more. I think it'd be really nice if we could all just be there to support each other when it really counts. And forget about our grudges and pain.
Rinwell.
Did you know?
You mean about Shion?
Yeah, I didn't have the slightest idea. I mean, every once in a while I thought something seemed a little off, but I never could have imagined. It's like a completely different world was spinning around me and I couldn't even see it.
You and me both. I mean, I knew something was bothering her, but I could never quite figure out what it was.
You? But you're the one always looking out for her, aren't you?
That's what I thought. But in reality, I didn't understand it all. What I thought was helping and being there for her was actually just driving her into a corner.
At least you figured it out in time, though, right?
I don't think we're out of the woods yet. But yeah, you're right. We brought her back from the edge, and we're going to stop those thorns from taking her. No matter what.
Yeah, with all of us together, there's nothing we can't handle. Shion, the world, we can save everyone. And I mean it when I say we, Alphen.
I know. No lone wolfing it.
Hey, you're the expert on what my dad would say. Do you think he'd pat me on the back or tell me off?
Zephyr, I don't think that he'd have that much to say, to be honest. You're your own man now, Law. And you've already made up your own mind about what you want.
I guess he couldn't say anything even if he wanted to.
Law.
Sorry. I guess those of us amongst the living have enough problems to deal with, don't we? We'll need all our strength to save Shion. I'll probably end up worrying again at some point, but I guess I'll think it over more then. That okay?
Yeah, I think it is. Hey, you doing all right?
I seem to cause nothing but worry. As much as I try to look like I have things under control, everyone still worries about me.
You're not the only one.
Hey, do you remember the first time you said I was your friend?
No? When was that? Sorry, I can't remember.
That's okay. It came so naturally to you, I'm not surprised you forgot. I was different back then. The Danans were not even people to me, and I knew I would always be alone. But in that room with Deadheim, when you called me your friend, it just shattered the wall that I'd built up around me. Because until that moment, I'd only seen you as a means to an end. I thought of you as a way to use the blazing sword, and to obtain the Renis Alma. But after that day, one time became two, and before I knew it, you'd made a habit of calling me and Dohalim your friends. It didn't matter that we were Renans. You cared about us as you would any other people. Then, everyone else started to call me their friend too. To think of me as their friend. Before then, I never even dreamed I could have that. I didn't want to die and lose you all. But I also didn't want to live if it meant you would all die in my place.
Shion.
But then I realized I'd only really been thinking of myself that entire time. After saying how I felt, and hearing what you all had to say, I finally understood that. Don't worry, it's okay. I'm not planning on dying anymore. I've met too many people along the way who I truly care about to give in now. So I'll fight. For Dana and for myself. I'll fight against my fate to preserve our future. And I'll win, come hell or high water. I don't know how we're going to do it, but I won't let the world end because of me.
It's going to be a long, hard road ahead, Shion. Our fight won't be over until everyone, both Danans and Renans, can finally live in peace. But I swear I'll be there with you, until the very end.
Thank you.
Remember what we learned back in Calaglia? There's no wall so high that we can't break it down.
Yeah, I think you may be right about that.
Everyone well rested? Then let's go. We depart for Lenegis.
Well, it's the moment of truth.
This lady better hold together once we're up in the air.
Law, don't say that! You're going to jinx us!
Speaking of which, Alphen, this bucket of bolts got a name?
A name? You know, I'm not sure she ever had one. I never really thought about it.
Well, after all the trouble we went through to find her, we should give her one, right? I was thinking something like...
Fall Knights.
Huh?
It means owl in the ancient tongue. Literally, the one drawn to the skies.
I like it. Sounds perfect for our little escapade.
Not sure I'm completely convinced, but, well, it's as good a name as any. From now on, she'll be known as the Fall Knights.
Okay, people. We have two goals. First, we need to get to Lenegis and make the Renans finally leave Dana alone. And then, we need to figure out the truth behind Shion's thorns and find a way to save her. Sound good? All right, then let's go.
You know, I can still hardly believe it.
Believe what?
I mean, just look at it. The whole of existence, crammed inside a tiny frame.
Now that you mention it, I guess you're right. It does look more like a painting than a living, breathing world.
From up here, all the struggles we've been through feel so insignificant.
Nothing like realizing how small you are to put everything into perspective. Kinda makes the differences between the Renans and the Danans feel pretty small too, huh?
How much longer until we reach Lenegis?
There are better ways to use your time than napping. We should take a moment to familiarize ourselves with the facilities on board before arrival.
Good idea. The starship may end up serving as our base of operations once we're down there. Think you'll be all right with the controls?
You mean the one set to automatic pilot? I dare say I'll manage. I'm basically just here to supervise.
In that case, she's all yours.
Everything okay, Shion? You seem a little different.
Different? Like in a bad way different?
No, not at all. You seem more driven lately, like you found a zest for life. It suits you.